Assalamu alaikum, back again to our presentation. In this video, we'll talk about grammar and writing. Grammar, we have prefixes and suffixes. Okay, so you have to watch. The first the online YouTube video about affixes. So once you click on this link, here there's a YouTube video about suffixes and prefixes. First, they'll explain the meaning of prefixes and examples of prefixes and suffixes. So prefix actually, or prefixes, are the letters that we add at the beginning of the words to change the meaning of that word. Okay, so for example, we can add a lot of roots to the we can add a lot of prefixes to the roots, so we can get new words, or we can change the meaning of the words. For example, place, we can add miss, it will be misplace. The prefix miss can change the meaning of the word place, it will be misplaced. Sub, which means under, subway, we got the prefix sub and the root way. Pre, which means before or in front of, it can add to the root, which is pack, to be pre-pack. So this is actually a short video about prefixes and suffixes. Also, we have here examples of some common prefixes in English, and miss, sub, and all of these whenever you attach them to the root word, so you can get a different meaning for these words. Okay, also we have suffixes. What do you mean by suffix? Suffix, we can add suffixes at the end of the words, letters that we add at the end of the root. Okay, so we can get another word or a different word. Okay, for example, some words actually start by for example, we have teach as a verb. Whenever we add er, it will be teacher, we can change it to a noun. Okay, here are some examples of suffixes, and whenever you add them to the root, we get a different meaning for these words. So guys, once you finish watching this YouTube video, you have to go to your online assessments or online activity, let's say. So you can click on this online activity. You have about 20 questions, so you have to answer all of these questions. At the end, you'll get a certificate from that website, which is quizzes, or a result of your activity. So you have to share that on the PowerPoint. So you have to answer all of these questions. Okay, and you have to share your screenshot here in this slide. Okay, the last thing for today is writing. So in this writing, actually informative writing, so assignment 2, informative writing, task 3. We couldn't do writing task 3 in school, so we have to do it right now. So here we have some topics to write about informative writing. We have to write 3-paragraph essay about one of the following topics. Okay, think of any natural disaster that addresses the topic of our story. Okay, the story which is talking about a reporter or a journalist who tried or did his best to help that poor daughter, okay, or that poor kid, but he couldn't. So you can write another essay or essay that addresses this story, the topic of this story, or you can write about coronavirus as a pandemic disease, or cause and effects of water pollution, or write a summary of this story, which is and of clay are we created, and highlight at least 4 words with prefixes and suffixes. We have a lot of words in this story which has an example of prefixes and suffixes. For example, on the first page, line 6, for example, here we have an, which is prefix, which gives the meaning of opposite. Okay, unbearable. Okay, also at the end of this here at the bottom of the first page, we have, for example, disappeared. This, which is prefix, it gives the attached to the root, which is appear, which is gives the opposite meaning. Okay, that's all, guys. Once you finish your whole assignment, try to attach your assignment to Edmodo or Endmodo. Here we have a writing rubric, guys. Try to read first this rubric so you can understand what you have to do. Thanks a lot, and if you need any help, try to communicate with your teacher. Thanks a lot.